road is pretty bad. We turned off the car and it didn't want to turn back on. I'm so excited.
Good morning, Malawi travelers.
And welcome back to our channel. You find us in Mzuzu this morning on our way to Nika with this cute little cat joining us for breakfast. So we hope to take you along on the journey to Nika. We've heard so much about driving there, so much about about the road, and we want to see for ourselves. We're a little bit nervous. We don't know what to expect, but we'll definitely let you know all about Nika, what it takes to drive there. We've heard the reward is worth it in the end. We've actually never been to Nika.
No.
Yeah, so this is one of the only parks in Malawi that we haven't been to, and mostly because of the transport situation. So we'll show you a bit more around Mzuzu, a few places we visited where we stayed the night, and then to the main event, Nika National Park.
Yeah, you ready?
I think so.
Let's see.
Let's go.
Let's rewind to the previous morning as we made our way north from Lilongwe to Mzuzu.
So construction of the M1 Kasungu to Mzuzu has started. We stopped at the Puma in Kasungu, turned off the car, and it didn't want to turn back on. Luckily, it's just a loose wire on the battery, so we're gonna have to find some tape or find a way to get it a little more down. Topping up fuel in Mzuzu. The petrol tanker just arrived, but thankfully we're using diesel on this trip, which has been readily available even in the crisis. We made it to Cool Beans. It's so crowded inside. They have this little extra seating outside. Quite a big menu of coffee, ice cream, slushies. So we ordered a few things quickly. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We just arrived in Mzuzu and we are so hungry. So we'll see how we like it. This is so pretty. How's the bed? Is it comfortable?
Yeah.
It's nice?
Yeah.
Does it sleep well?
Yeah.
After a long drive from Lilongwe. Some murals on the wall. This place is very unique. The toilet en suite with a shower. This room, I believe, they said 55,000. It should include breakfast with a little conde. Gardens. Very private. How gorgeous is this place in Mzuzu, guys? Just a little bit out of town past the St. John's Hospital. This is our room. It's almost on the very end. I think there might be another one here. But so much privacy. It's so quiet. And like, look at the natural vines that create like a privacy wall on the conde. Absolutely beautiful. Listen to those birds. So you can also get a chalet that's a tent, and I believe they are here. I think you might have to use the camping bathrooms if you book these ones. But how adorable are they? to the kitty. This is a really unique place. I can't believe we've never been here before. These owls. These ponchos are complimentary while you're sitting out here eating dinner. So Macondo is an Italian village. That's what the word is actually named after. And this place opened 7 years ago. They have all these little hidden places where you can sit. This was a house, the reception and bar area. That was renovated 7 years ago with some new structures added for the rooms to become the present-day Macondo camp. Someone commented on one of our Instagram posts that we recently did at the lake that it looks like we were one of the only people there, and that was just quite unfortunate. And so just to say that when we are filming, we have chosen to be very conscientious of showing other people in our videos, especially on such a public platform as YouTube and Instagram. So it does tend to give the vibe that it's only Mpatso and myself doing all these things, that no one is ever with us and we're the only people here. But trust me, the amount of times I've sat at a bar, at a restaurant, and waited for someone to stand up and go to the bathroom or just move for a moment so I could get the photo without someone's face in there. So we're very careful, but there are people around. Anyways, enjoyed some scenes from Mzuzu, and we hope to head even further north tomorrow to Nika. Going for dinner, guided by these adorable lights. How adorable is this place at night? Ordered focaccia, pumpkin soup, and some ribs with mashed potatoes. How was the ribs? What are they? Chops? Pork chops? Pork chops. How are they?
Good.
Good? This pumpkin soup is so delicious. Way to Rumphi. The road is pretty bad, got beat up a lot over the past. We haven't been on this road in 3 years and it got beat up pretty bad, but the scenery going to Rumphi is one of the most beautiful. So here's the petrol queues. We just got diesel here at the Puma. Alright, I don't think we would have come here if we were driving petrol. It just wouldn't have been possible. So thankfully, we have diesel. Made it to Vwaza! We've made it to Vwaza Wildlife Reserve. We took a detour on the way to Nika. I'm so excited to visit this wildlife reserve. So the road to get here was actually recently graded because there's a USAID funded secondary school that's being built along this road. So that was shocking. The first, I think it's 21 kilometers. Just a bit past Rumphi, you turn off, and yeah, we made pretty good time because of that. We here. This is Lake Kazuni in Vwaza Marsh. Some hippos out in the water, some ducks, cranes. elephants are hiding. So we went to Kasungu National Park recently, and this is also managed by Department of Parks and Wildlife. So they, similar to Kasungu, they just have these little chalets that you can rent and self-cater, overlooking a dam. It's very similar to Kasungu. And I think you mostly come here to see elephants, but elephants are always 50-50. Just right outside the fence, but you can still see into the reserve.
Thanks for following along for part 1 of our northern adventure. Make sure you stay tuned to part 2, where we continue the journey to Nika National Park. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss it.